Hey, good afternoon, guys. Touch coming back at you. It is Thursday, January the 1st, 2015. Happy New Year, everybody. Back out in the garage today. Not feeling so good still, but basically spent most of the morning and the early afternoon sitting on the couch and got out to come out here a couple times, and then went back inside, and I just can't do it anymore. I got to come out and work on the car for at least a little bit. I'll try to do some simple things like getting some of these fasteners off up the top, which weren't too bad. It's the ones below that are towards the front of the car that are a little bit more difficult. So maybe we'll endeavor to get these fasteners out at least, and maybe even the ones along the top of the rear fender, we can grind those out standing up so we don't have to get under the car. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put in a power hour, or maybe a little more than a power hour. We'll see how long we can make it out here. Anyway, it's not too bad in the garage. It's just above 10 degrees Celsius. It's a brutal day outside. It's nice and cold and windy, so it's good to be inside here. It's nice and comfortable to work. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. We'll give you an update a little bit later on. See you in a bit. Hey guys, Touch coming back at you. Just a quick update. Managed to get the fender off. There she is. This one's a little bit worse for wear. She's had a bit of a ding in the front at some point. And the fun part was somebody decided they wanted to weld the front of this fender on the car, so that was fun. It looks like it's been brazed on, actually. So yeah, that was a bit of a challenge getting that off, but I managed to get it off. And this is kind of interesting. We use old coffee cans. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's a coffee can. That's a gasket, a body gasket for that bulkhead sealer plate that they just sort of tacked on the top there. I don't think that really worked so well, judging by the amount of crap that was in behind the sealer plate. There it is on the ground, including, I think, a couple of mouse nests, or whatever you want to call them. Anyway, so she's off. It's another job done, and we'll move on to the rear fender. Or actually, we'll probably take this sealer plate off first and get rid of that, just to clean that area up a little bit, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, guys. Hey guys, Touch coming back at you. It's just after dinner time, just coming up to 7:30, and we decided to get back out in the garage just to try to get a little bit more work done. I'm pushing to try to get the body off this car by Sunday, if possible. Just for one reason, and that's because of the weather. Actually, it's supposed to turn for the worst on Monday. On Sunday, believe it or not, it's supposed to be plus 6 degrees Celsius here. And then on Monday it drops down to, I think, minus 12 or minus 14. So I was thinking, if possible, that I could get this car prepped and ready to go on Sunday. I could get it out in the driveway and take the body off, and we'll leave the body outside under a tarp, and we'll roll the chassis back in and get working on the chassis. So I'm going to try to hit that window. I'm not sure whether it can be done or not yet. Depends, I guess, on how things go from now on. But I do know that I need to get the fenders off. Their last fender off. I need to get that sill off, the apron. There's a few more things that are preventing me from getting the body off, like the steering needs to be uncoupled, the bumper brackets back here, and a few other things, including all the body mounts, which are going to be a horror show to get off, I'm sure. So there's still quite a bit of work to do, so I thought I would try to get out here and do a little bit more work tonight, even though I'm not feeling the greatest. At least I'm not sitting on the couch. Alright guys, we'll bring it back in a little bit. So I guess I should stop harping on the guys that did the bodywork on this car back in the 70s, I think it was done. So, I mean, using coffee cans for this, and use the coffee can, look at that, for the bottom of this bulkhead piece. That's unbelievable what they got away with. That's a friggin' coffee can. And then we're back onto the passenger side sill, and we got the lumber going again, so yeah, unbelievable. This is going to be a mess under here as well, but we'll get to that at a later date. I can already tell there's some crap in behind there that shouldn't be there. Anyway, we'll take that piece of timber out and we'll move on. We'll get rid of this top part of the old sill as well while we're there. Talk to you in a bit. Hey guys, just a quick update. It's just coming up to 8:45, and we've got that outer sill off, and you can see the destruction below. That one's probably a little worse off than the driver's side. I'm not sure if I can fix that or not. Might be able to. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to worry about that until I get the chassis done anyway, so I'll contemplate that for some time. Anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. I think what we'll do tomorrow is we'll endeavor to get the front nose off the car. Should be only 2 bolts, I believe, just in the front here. We've already done all the bolts at the rear of the apron and all the ones on the side. So that should come off fairly easily, hopefully, unless it's well done like some of the other panels. Not supposed to be, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Other than that, like I said, we'll probably have to get the steering shaft out of the way at some point. We'll probably take the pedal box off, and we need to definitely get the back bumpers off and this rear fender. So those are the tasks left over the next few days. So hopefully we'll be able to get out here bright and early tomorrow, and hopefully we'll feel a little bit better and a little bit more motivated. Alright guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.